Welcome to Screencast, where I'm going to cover Chrome extensions, how to install them and use them. So in this Chrome browser, there are some extensions already installed. Extensions reside to the right of the address bar, so you may have some little icons already installed here. These are all extensions, meaning that they just do something a little bit more than what the browser is capable of doing. So these are little add-ons, little tools that might work with other services, just some things that extend your experience in the browser. To install them, you install them from the Chrome Web Store. You can get to that over here by clicking on this Apps button. If you don't have the Apps button, you can just do a simple search for Chrome Web Store, and you'll get there eventually to this. Now, here's the search bar. So if I was going to search out, let's say I use the tool Google Keep to take little notes, and I'm curious in seeing if there's an extension. I can't see there's one right here, but to illustrate the point of searching, go ahead and search that. When you do a search, there are three areas within the Chrome Web Store. There's extensions, there's themes, which are just backgrounds or color schemes for your browser, and there are apps, which just work more in a full window sense. So it is important when you're doing your search to take a look at how these categories are broken down. So here are some extensions, here are some themes, here are some apps. I know that I'm purposely looking for extensions. If I don't see what I'm looking for here in the top three results that come up, I can click on more extension results. Other things I tend to look at on this page are the star ratings to see if it's a widely popular extension or not, just to see. That gives me an indication of if it's one that would be trustworthy or not. When I do click into an extension and take a look at it, typically there might be some screenshots or there might be a video showing how the extension works. These little dots represent what you can just mouse over just to see more about that extension. I typically read the description. I take a look at the date that it was last updated, just to see if it's something that was updated fairly recently, so that I know it's hopefully not buggy. I take a look at the reviews. If they're positive or negative, that might be a good indication of how people are using this, or if it's a well-known and well-respected extension. Support, the support tab here will show if people have reported any bugs or issues. That's something that might be good to look at as well before you start using an extension. So that's just kind of my personal vetting process for deciding if I'm going to use an extension or not. Extensions are represented by this little puzzle piece, meaning that they puzzle piece into the browser as you install them. So if this were one I was going to add, I would click Add to Chrome. I'm going to go ahead and show a different one real quick, though, because this other one is a favorite with our students, and I think it's a good one for staff as well. Tab Scissors. Here's Tab Scissors. I'm going to click on Add to Chrome, and I'm going to click Add Extension. So what you'll see here is that little scissors icon just appeared up here. You can click and move these around, so you can drag them and put them in a certain order. If there's ones you use, more than others, you could put them to the left or to the right, however you like that. If this space fills up, you can also place your mouse cursor kind of next to the end of the address bar, and you'll get this little line with an arrow. This lets you click and drag and make the address bar bigger or smaller so you can see all your extensions. If you want to mess with the extension at all, if you right click or two finger tap on the extension, this brings up a menu. And when I say mess with, I mean some extensions have options. So if I take a look in the options menu, it looks like there are some choices in here I don't really use those choices. I'm not sure what those do. But there tend to be some options for the extension. If you need to remove that extension for any reason, you can remove it from the Chrome browser. If you want to manage all extensions, you can right click on any extension, and this manage extensions takes you to a list where they all are, where you can trash them or uncheck them to turn them off. So just a lot of great ways to know how to manage those extensions that are available from right clicking on an extension. So Tab Scissors in this case, just a quick demo here. If I open another tab, let's go to usatoday.com. What Tab Scissors does is it just splits the screen. So if you have two tabs open, when I click on this, it's going to split to the left of the tab that I'm on. I tell the kids when we show this to them, the scissors cut in the direction they're facing. So if I'm right here on this tab, it's going to put a split right here. So let me go ahead and click that. So this is great for, let's say you have to take notes in this tab and you are watching a video in this tab or reading an article. Just a great way to quickly split your screen. And then Tab Glue, made by the same developer, is another one that we use, and Tab Glue puts everything back together. So that's an example of some extensions, and there are great extensions out there for productivity and just little extensions of what you're doing in the Chrome browser. Thanks so much for watching.